Yeah, let's start directly. Some students asked me to explain that lesson again, relative clauses. So let's start directly by the question, by asking you that question. What do we mean by relative clause? Any one of you knows what is meant by relative clause in grammar? Any one of you knows the answer? What do you mean by relative clause in grammar? You know? Who knows the answer? Just raise your hands. What is meant by relative clause? Any one of you knows? Okay. Actually, we mean by relative clause or relative clause in grammar is a subordinate clause which gives information about a person or a thing. Actually, the relative clause comes after a noun or pronoun, and in English often begins with a relative pronoun such as who, when, or that. Let's start directly. You're gonna see or watch that video and watch it carefully. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Is it clear now? Hi everybody and welcome to part 2 of our triple video. Can you see it clearly, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So just watch it, then be ready for the questions. Theo said on the relative clauses. This part, we are talking about the relative pronouns. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, then please do so. It's very important. And for all those who are coming straight from part 1, you jump right into it and start with the two relative pronouns who and whom. Have a look at the question. Do you know the man who lives next door? We know that who lives next door is a relative clause because A. What is the relative clause here? What is the relative clause is here? Anyone of you
Who?
knows? Yeah, exactly. Continue. It is a subordinate clause. B gives you information about a person, in this case the man. C, it's introduced by who, a relative pronoun. And this is how you use who. Relative pronoun who is used as the subject or object pronoun for people. In this case, the man is a person, and who is the subject pronoun because lives, the verb comes right behind the subject. So here is who as a subject or object pronoun for people, okay? I just want to tell you or add something who equal that. But we prefer to use with people who. We prefer to use who with people. Keep in mind that point. Continue. So number 1, who for what? Just answer me. Who for what?
People.
People,
People.
exactly. And we can use that instead of who, but with people, we actually prefer to use who. Continue. Use who as the subject or object pronoun for people. And here's another sentence for you. The boy whom we met last week is very... Yeah. Here it is. That's important question for you. When do you use whom and when do you use who? What is the difference between whom and who? Any one of you knows the difference between who and who? Any one of you knows?
Who, who for people?
Yeah,
Whom for things?
no. Part of them for people.
For things
Here
belong
is
to people.
yeah, who for people, for persons as subject and object to, but here is whom for people as an object only. The boy whom we met. Here is the boy is an object. So we prefer to use whom. So you can use whom or who, but whom only for people as a object, okay? As an object. Continue.
Nice. I can also say the boy who we met last week is very nice. In this case, it's actually again a person. It's the boy and the who and the whom, your relative pronouns. They actually introduce the relative clause, and the information is we met him last week. The boy whom we met last week is very nice.
Okay, is it clear now that point? Is that point clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
When can you use whom actually? Use whom as the object pronoun for people. Who can be used as subject or object pronoun. Whom only as the object pronoun.
Yeah, as I told you, whom only as an object pronoun, as you know.
Whom is your object. We is your subject, and then met right behind the subject. This is your verb. Okay, whom as the object pronoun for people. But don't worry, everywhere you use the whom, you can actually also use the who. It's just as correct. It just sounds a bit nicer if you use whom. It also shows the teacher that you really know what you're doing. Use whom as the object pronoun for people.
Okay.
Let's continue with whose.
Okay. So here is we're gonna move to another part of relative pronouns, whose and which, as you know, equal that to, but with objects or things. You're gonna see right now.
Here's your sentence, your question actually. Do you know the boy whose dad is a pilot? In this case, we have whose dad is a pilot. This is your relative clause. The information is about the boy. We know that the boy's dad is a pilot, and the boy's dad already tells you to use whose. Use whose for possession.
As you know, here is who is for possession of people, animals, or things. Things that belongs to you.
People, animals, or things. Whose dad is a pilot? The boy's dad is a pilot. So, do you know the boy whose dad is a pilot? Possession of people. In this case, the boy can also be animals or things.
Okay, is that point clear right now for you? Whose? Yeah, guys, is that point clear for you? Whose?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so clearly and easy. So, possessions of people, animals, things, or objects that belong to you, we use whose to ask to join the sentences together by using whose as a relative pronoun.
And then the witch. Did you hear the cat which was screaming all night? The witch here refers back to the cat. The cat here is not a person anymore, because if it was a person, we would have who here, using which when referring to animals or objects.
So here it is, but which we use it when we need to refer to animals or objects that's so clearly too.
Which introduces the relative clause. The information is the cat was screaming all night. That's an animal, so we don't use who, we use which. Did you hear the cat which was screaming all night? Use which when referring to animals or objects. And let's continue.
Okay, let's continue
Another
this.
which you have to be careful with. Have a look at the
So, as I told you, here it, do not forget that which equal that too.
You have all passed the test, which is no surprise. Let me read the sentence out to you again. You have all passed the test, which is no surprise. Now, in this case, you should notice when you look at the sentence, this is the first time that we have a comma in between the main clause and the clause. And this is
So
actually
here
a
is
question
subordinate
form.
clause.
This is a true or false form. Okay. In the sentence that
Okay,
you have
here
in
is
front of your life,
the
don't worry about who. Then it's she couldn't read. Okay, let's continue and let's have a look at that.
so as I told you at the beginning of the session that who you can use that instead of who, but we prefer to use who with people. which the same two we can use which instead of that two. That's all. Let's try some exercises before going to the next part of the session.
Here's your sentence. I don't like the chairs that we have in the classroom. Okay, that we have in the classroom. This is your relative clause. The information is chairs in the classroom. That is your relative pronoun. And when do we use it? We use it as a pronoun.
I just wanna turn it off. Yeah, we're gonna move to some exercises. Here is right now based on that part of the session before moving to the next part. I'm gonna know. Okay, now that another part I need you to see, show you. Who and which. Okay, as I told you here is, we use who and which, that the part we have already explained. Any one of you can give me the answer. Just raise your hands on that part. I have a friend who loves skateboarding. Give me the postcard which or that is on the table. Okay, number one, here is complete the sentences with who or which. Who knows the answer, number one? Okay, number one, yes, Noor Alauddin. Just answer number one.
Okay.
The girl.
The girl is playing the violin
That's
is my
great.
sister.
So number one,
The
who?
girl who
The girl, who? Great. Number two, Dima. The man,
who
who exactly? Three, the street. Hannah Haytham, number three.
which
Yeah, the street.
which
Abdurrahman, which exactly? Abdurrahman Ahmed. The racket.
Yes,
The racket,
which is
which is in his hands, is top quality. Hassan Hisham. I know a girl. Hassan Hisham, as fast as you can.
نعم حسن
Yes.
معك.
I know a girl who walks 15 Dutch. That or who, the same. But I told you we prefer to use who with people. This is the elephant, an elephant, Farah Hamad. This is an elephant, has lots of colors. Hey Farah, just answer. No Farah. Khadija. Khadija Mohsen. This is an elephant, has lots of colors. So no answer, no reply. Mariam Papers.
whose whom
Who,
sorry
أقول who or that or which.
Mr. Wing, can I use where or which?
Which only, just use who, which, or that, the same. This is an elephant that or which has lots of colors. It's an animal.
Which?
Yeah. Nermeen Muhammad, a baker is a man.
Mister, please, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, ask me. At that point. At that point only.
No, it is. It's not here in the sheet.
In the sheet, so gonna give you the chance to ask me any questions after finishing that part. Okay.
Okay.
Who are you?
Thanks.
Who are you?
Smith.
Asma. Okay, Asma. After finishing that part only, because some students asked me to explain the session again. So give them the chance. Then we're gonna give you anything you need. A baker here is. I just need Nermeen Muhammad. A baker is a man.
Yes, Mister.
Yeah, answer.
Who?
Who exactly? The last question. Look at the trees. I just need Asma Yusuf answer the last question. Look at the trees.
Which are in the park?
Yeah, which are in the park. That's a great. Thank you so much. Gonna send you a new link. هبعت لكم لينك جديد يا شباب تاني. Okay. Be with me. Don't go anywhere. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.